Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 27 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, a Tale of Aldwyn. In the last part, we were searching the catacombs of the city of Defiance Bay under Copper Lane. And, well, we were just on the whim of an old man. That's pretty much the only explanation for this. An old man asked us to do it, and fucking hell, we will. Sorry about the yawning, ladies and gentlemen. It is, I am late on the upload as usual, but it's still on this same day, it's fine. So, I'm just going to finish exploring this floor of the catacombs, and then we're going to proceed down the stairs to the next floor. I don't believe we've missed anything so far. So, there is a skeletal figure, but let's just charge in.
Let's go!
At this point, there's not many really reasons to not charge in with this many people. Well, with this limited. I mean, if there were suddenly more people, then I wouldn't care, but probably not, so let's not worry about it. So it's probably not in the vicinity of these guys, like, directly, as you well, we can tell, because we haven't brought anyone yet. We'd have known by now if there was more people to it. More weapons. See, look, they're all the way over here. Okay, this time I now. Oh, fuck. Now I need to actually be careful. Right, so I'll have you. You get there. You. I'll let you guys do what you do. Alright, I'm gonna have you. What's this one? Summon a flame bomb on. That's. Yep, you go deal with them. Do your heal. Yeah, you're already doing the thing I want you to do. Everyone's doing good. Good.
Following your lead. Let's end this!
Okay, your dog's knocked out. I'm gonna go deal with this. Durant should find a target of his own.
Here's a lesson to.
But since he's not, I'll go find one for him.
Let's go.
Come on, everyone. Come on. There we go. So we're not losing. We're actually not. We're losing a lot less health than we normally do, which is surprising. Gonna go pick up a new grimoire? No? Fair enough. Let's go back to
what does the flame reveal?
What's it called? Sneaking or scouting in this. So, is there any loot over this side? No, there's loot over here. So we'll probably go this way first. You know what? We're all here, so we may as well go this way first. It makes no sense to go away that, you know, we're not facing. I'll check that gun later.
Now this I haven't seen before.
Durance can't disarm that trap. So.
Let's leave this part out of the story. Let's see what lies this way.
The Helig of Fien. A lone figure in tattered robes shuffles across the chamber, muttering under its breath. As you approach, the figure halts and swivels its head towards you. Its haggard visage is a labyrinth of wrinkles and sores overgrown by a moss-like beard. What's this? Who disturbs Helig's work? Its voice rattles and gurgles like that of a drowning man. You're Helig. Dalton sent me for Rona. He leans back and bursts into raucous laughter. His threadbare robes drift apart, revealing an amulet and a ragged wound running iron from a chest to throat. It spatters black, vicious fluid on the floor with every crackle. That old fool is still alive? I do hope that he still doesn't bear a grudge for that incident. It was so very long ago. Dalton believes that Rona is in the catacombs. He seems to restrain a bout of chuckling. Oh, you could say that. If you were to retrieve my grimoire from Mirad, I'd let you in on the secret. Alright, what do you need me to do? When the animacy started gaining popularity, I came to Defiance Bay in hopes of finding a place where my research would meet with more acceptance. Worked at the Brackenberry Sanitarium for a few months when I met Murrid. He spits a gob of black blood on the floor. Let's just say, Modred and I didn't see eye to eye. Got so bad we were threatening to kill each other on a daily basis. Obviously, that bastard made good on his threat. Him with a jagged fingernail along his oozing wound, sank a dagger into my chest while I was sleeping and dumped my body in the catacombs. You used animancy to save yourself? Oh no. Helig waves a half-rotted hand. This is magic, and it took a great deal of rather timely preparation, I must say. Even so, it merely anchored my soul to this decaying husk, nothing like the life that was stolen from me. Helig lets out a rattling sigh. And yet you see what a little Ingwifan magic can do. My mind is my own, my memory is fresh, and my work can continue. And Modred? Modred keeps all that is precious to him in a trunk in his laboratory, just as he stole my grimoire. He offers you a key with a claw-like hand. On your way to Brackenberry Sanitarium, then. Bring me my grimoire and my revenge, and you can have your Rona. He chokes on a burbling chuckle. If there's nothing else, be on your way. What are you doing down here? Research. A hodgepodge of animancy and necromancy. I have peace and quiet as well as an abundant supply of subjects. What are those creatures behind you? Just a few personal projects, sorry souls stuck in their mortal shells. The flesh is as dead as mine, though the minds are not as well maintained. They flock to me like worms to drakes. They're not half as intelligent, but he watches as one stumbles into a desk. They serve for amusement. Right. Yeah, well then, I'm just going to look around your little outfit, see if there's anything that you don't need. You don't need what's in this box according to the game, so I'm going to take it. There's also apparently something this way, so... Ah, it was just a second entrance. We really should have gone the way that we knew, because goddamn, traps are just traps. So, let's have a look at the journal. We'll have a quick look trying to figure out. So, a voice from the past. The Brackenberry Sanitarium is... I don't exactly know what that is, but I would like to know what's down here first, so we're going to go there first. All our healths are doing pretty good, actually, for a change, the green bar. So I'm actually very content to just move on without any real concern. All right.
I'll see what I can find.
In front of you looms the ghostly, hollow image of the man who was present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sickly light in dank corridors as he regards you.
You are from Kratom, my boy.
His words are an echo in your mind from a time long past, and you know your response before you speak it, as if it was always been there. Yes, I was born there.
A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Kratom. What made you decide to join our order?
Let's decide. Your teaching spoke to me.
The gods are just, and they care for their faithful. I think that speaks to many people. Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
I am.
I shall be discreet.
Wait. The mercenary eyes you warily as you approach, his weapon readied. What are you doing here? Didn't look like one of the masked lot. Relax, how would I know to be here if I didn't belong? He thinks carefully, then nods. Alright then, go on in and report to the Acolyte and she'll give you your assignment. They should be just about finished with their meeting in the big chamber. Any idea what's going on around here? A word of advice, friend. Don't ask questions. Just go and do what you're told. Know anything about this place? He shakes his head. As far as I can tell, we're underneath first fires, probably under the ruined temple. Alright, farewell. Interesting. They're all mercenaries so far. Ooh, thanks to loot, so let's go. Let's take this quickly. Don't mind me. You guys don't need this. Anything in here you don't need? No. Ooh, you don't need that. Oh, I do have 3 lockpicks.
Simple test.
Let's quickly open that.
That's settled.
Alright, let's initiate.
Greetings.
A lone figure paces back and forth, tapping his fingers at his side, muttering to himself. He jumps when he sees you, his hands on his chest. By the flame, you startled me. He pauses and leans forward. Where's your mask? That's it. I knew I'd left something at home. Well, don't let anyone inside see you without it. You're not that keen on anonymity. Tell me about the meeting. This must be your first time. The Acolyte communicates to each of us individually to hear our progress on old tasks and to assign new ones. He shivers with a mixture of pleasure and dread. It's a unique process. She's a cipher, so she can speak to you without words. Fascinating until you realize she can probably read your thoughts just as easily. What do you know about these tasks? He laughs nervously. Only what I absolutely need to. We protect the secrets of the gods, so discretion is essential. He waves a hand between the two of you. We receive our instructions from the Acolyte, just as she receives hers from someone else. And so on, right up to the Grand Master. Our role is to obey, they knowing as little about the overall plan and each other as possible. Tell me about these secrets. He jumps back. You shouldn't even be asking. Whatever they are, they're secrets for a reason. Our job is to guard them, not to know them. How can you be confident you're doing the right thing when you know so little? That's easy. The Laden Key has been around for ages by the blessing of the gods. You only have to look around to see the perils of trying to usurp divine power. Killing a god in the Saints' War has cursed us all, and the heresy of animancy has only worsened matters. Try to replace a soul and you'll inevitably end up with a monster. It's all been a warning. There are some powers we just shouldn't have. I see. We've been entrusted with an important work. It's an honor, but we're not without challenges. You need something else? I'll be ready for the Initiate's meeting soon. Honest. What are you doing here? He resumes his pacing. I've been practicing the passphrase. I know them backwards and forwards, but I've got nervous every time I think about repeating them to the Acolyte. He wrings his hands. Why not? Why you can practice on me? Okay, he ushers in a deep breath with fluttering and goes. First question, state your name and purpose. Answer, my name belongs to the gods and my hand to their service. Second question, what company do you seek? Answer, I seek the company of shadows that labours may remain secret. Third question, tell me of your labours. Answer, to see the craft of Kith and Wilder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried. Fourth question, how do we know your purpose? Answer, you shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul. Riddles upon riddles, what bones the gods have buried. It's very dramatic, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, please continue. Fifth question, and how is your oath guarded? Answer, it is sealed by the Laden Key. He sighs with a nervous chuckle. That wasn't so hard. Sounds like you've got it. I think. He bites his lip. I'm just going to practice a few more times myself before meeting. Fair enough. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, just give me 1 second, just go do something. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just needed to blow my nose because My house is freezing cold apart from one room, and, well, obviously, as you can gather, ladies and gentlemen, going from one room to another heats you up, which is just not fun. So, now we can continue. Let's go see this acolyte. If she is truly a cipher, then perhaps she will know, well, I don't know. Perhaps she'll be able to tell us what we don't know, we need to want to know, but we now want to know. Allah falters and brings a hand to his forehead. He takes a staggering step forward, coughing and sputtering.
Back, ye Claude! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted!
Elf, pull yourself together. He grimaces, catching his breath. It's nothing, I'm fine. He coughs again. This probably isn't the best place to linger anyhow. I mean, I don't trust them anyway. I just want to know what they know. You hear murmurs and chants on the other side of the door. A ritual of some sort is already underway. Well done, the mask and hood. Godlike, you slip the hood on your mask over your head. You can smell the fabric starting to burn, but you pat the material atop your head and manage to keep the flames at bay. Beckon your party to follow you into the chambers. You open the door and stride into the chamber, motioning for the rest of the party to accompany you. Several shrouded figures are lined up across from a hooded woman. The figure at the head of this lineup approaches her, and the woman places her outstretched hand on the stranger's forehead. They stand in silent communion as you look on. A few moments later, the stranger steps aside and resumes his place in the circle around the statue. The hooded woman looks past you to your party. The other figures do the same, muttering amongst themselves. The woman begins to point a finger at you. Stop them. What the fuck I do to you, you cunt? Alright then, fucking go get him. I'll deal with this cunt. Durance, I believe you've got what I've got. Actually, yeah, you've got it in you to deal with that. Right, Alof, you guys, alright.
Got stuck over here.
Durance, you need to get that fucking spell off right now. Well, you not getting that spell off is really not good for us. Anywhere I can... Oh, I can't cast that spell. There's nowhere I can cast that spell that wouldn't be problematic. Yeah, we seem to be having a little bit of a problem here. Marked prey. You have no athletics as well. Characters with no athletics are way more annoying than I remember. I figured they would be.
Let's go.
Perhaps I should have left my party outside of the room. Actually, no, there's no perhaps. I definitely should have left my party outside of the room. Oh, this ain't good, is it? Well, I can see myself getting murdered quite quickly. Well, I can probably just let myself get murdered so I can... yeah, we'll have to redo this, but this was a fuck-up of epic proportions. I didn't think they'd be this powerful. To be fair, nor did I think they'd attack us. I wasn't expecting a fight. And when you don't expect a fight, well, shit just doesn't go your way if you don't expect a fight. Looks like we're going to have to skip through a lot of conversations again. Because, yeah, I didn't make a quick save on that one. So let's just skip through this.
You are from Crate? What? Are you ready?
Right, that's a quick save there. Hand flag, relax. Anything what's going on here? No place well. Thank you, bye-bye. Gonna continue. I'm gonna have the same conversations I had before. Just while I'm just remembering to loot stuff.
A simple test.
Durance, go open that.
That's settled.
That's it. Tell me about the meeting. What do you know about these? Tell me about the secrets. Okay, you can practice on me. There we go. Try it again. Sounds like you got it. Goodbye. Give me that. Right. Let's do a quick save right there. This time, I'm going to walk in alone. Because obviously they were not very happy that I walked in with the Maya Pie.
Back you.
Right, let's get that. Download a mask and continue into chamber alone. Statue. The woman turns towards you. She does a double take at your ill-fitting hood. You are late, attendant. Even though her face is concealed, you sense her rage in the dangerously low voice and the sudden silence of those others in the chambers.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now, state your name and purpose.
My name belongs to the gods and their hand to their service.
What company do you seek?
I seek the company of the shadows, that our labours may remain secret.
Tell me of your labors.
See that the craft of kith and wilder does not disturb what the bones of the gods have buried.
How do we know your purpose?
You shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul.
And how is your oath guarded?
It is sealed by the Laden Key.
Welcome, attendant. Tell me of your exploits.
In your mind, you see a building magnificent with trestles and tiles, and located on a pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin.
Does he wait still?
Yes.
Did they arrive?
Yes.
Your information shall be relayed. Now, for your next task.
Sometimes talking shit apparently works. The ruins fade from your mind, and their place is a palimpsest of a neighborhood. Run-down estate are cobbled around a cemetery and an ancient power. Savage shapes prowl the street, and in the tower a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him.
Stop him. And above all, don't let him meet her.
The acolyte shows you a door in the base of the tower, a seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper. But then she shows you the invisible split between the perfectly matched halves, and you can understand how copper veins convert a command into action. The command comes to your mind with a surprising familiarity about it. You know how to open the door. I shall. A hand rests and light on your head. Have any questions, attendants? Farewell. I mean, just gonna do a quick autosave here, see if I can. No, don't bring them in. Do it alone. I don't want a fucking chance that I'm gonna get myself murdered if they, they suddenly bring my new people in. Okay, looks like that's everything.
Ready, Watcher.
Just get the fuck out. No.
Yeah.
Let's just get the fuck out of here before we,
Yeah.
suddenly get murdered. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ourselves in here and we're going to have to end the part, unfortunately. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part and will hopefully enjoy the next part. I'll see you guys then, though. See you guys then.